guys, I'm Sydney.
And I'm Zach.
And you're watching S&Z. So recently we had a brand called Viter Energy reach out to us and wanted us to try some of their products. They sent us some for free. Just wanted our honest opinion on them.
Free!
If you guys have been around for a while, you most likely have seen our energy gum taste test that went less than good.
Less than good is being nice about it.
It was horrible.
Awful. Those are like the worst things I've ever had. We spat them out, if you recall.
Oh, it was, especially the fruit ones. Oh, it was so bad. So we have some high hopes for these ones. These ones are breath mints, and they actually have a pretty wide range of flavors other than just mint and fruit. They sent us 2 out of the 5 that they carry. They sent us spearmint and chocolate mint. They also carry winter mint, peppermint, and my personal favorite, cinnamon. So definitely excited to try these. So which ones do you want to try first?
I think going with the spearmint is the safe bet first. I'm super excited about chocolate mint. That is one of my favorite flavor profile combinations. But solely for not wanting to intrude upon the mint in that, I think spearmint's the way to go first.
Yeah. So they market these as an energy booster that freshens your breath. Basically, it's like a cup of coffee without coffee breath. And getting the mint out of the way so you don't have to have coffee and then a mint.
It's a combination, if you will.
But it's also nice because you can just toss that in your bag and you don't have to worry about bringing coffee with you. Or having to stop at Starbucks on the way to work.
Exactly. And these ones, they do have 40 milligrams of caffeine per mint. I kind of ran that against some other numbers, like a 12-ounce Mountain Dew's got like 50, 55, I believe, around there. And then a 16-ounce Monster has 160. So it's got a lot. And then obviously there's like Rockstars that are like 240. And a cup of coffee at 8 ounces is like 160.
Yeah.
So really, I'm not like already downplaying these because that's not what I'm doing. It's just, it's more portable and convenient so you're not chugging all that down, all the extra stuff, all the whoozy what's it and everything. And also vitamins. It's got vitamin B and other vitamins in there.
Which is a natural energy booster, so that's
a
great thing.
Because it's not just the caffeine. Like, the caffeine's like the core, but it's got a lot more to it. And energy drinks have that too, but just so
much sugar.
The sugar. That's why I love the Monster, like the teas. They don't have as much sugar, but still it's got a lot of sugar. These, by example on that, let me see here, less than 1 gram of sugar alcohol. So really, not a lot of sugar. That's the kind of the thing that I'm really jiving with these on, is the lack of sugar. Because sugar is always, I mean, everyone's like, oh, it's a sugar high, but it's not good for you. It's not. We all know that. I mean, I'm a guy who drinks like a Monster a day, roughly. So, I mean, if this works, and is this like...
I mean, y'all know my love for coffee and my obsession for coffee and need for coffee. So... I don't know if this would be something that I might switch out coffee for in my daily routine, but there are some mornings where I'm like, I have 15 minutes till I need to be out the door. I don't have time to go to Starbucks.
You don't. There's 20 in here, by the way. So that's pretty good. I mean, and these are $4.99 on their website, I believe. I mean, that's not bad when you're all really considering how many cups of coffee. I mean, this says 2 Viters equals 1 cup of coffee. So, I mean... that's a lot. Like, it'll be 80 milligrams, and then you're just already there. And that's, I know for a fact, that's pretty darn close to what's in a lot of standard energy drinks. So, I mean, 2 mints replacing your energy drink, but really...
and you have that fresh, kissable breath.
You do, but that's what we're going to try now. We've talked a lot already, but let's get into the nitty-gritty here. By the way, Best Buy 5/2020. It's pretty good. So, a quick smell, very spearminty.
It's funny, when I opened up the mailbox to get these out of the mail, it instantly smelled like mint in my face, and I was like, oh, we have mints.
Yeah. And I like spearmint. That's a flavor I actually really like. I don't know why. I'm weird. I like peppermint, spearmint, wintergreen mint.
I love peppermint.
Mint is delightful to me. And it's weird, but, you know, I'm willing to try. So, mint for me. Mint for you. No smint, no kiss. You know what they say.
Oh my goodness. So... they're pretty big. They're just
like
roughly smaller than like a dime, but like you said, they're kind of like an icebreaker.
They look like icebreakers, just with that's
without the
red
crystals
in there instead of blue.
Yeah,
because they got some red crystals. So the dark crystal. So I'm gonna. Mint. I was reading on their website, they were like, it absorbs so much more quickly too. Mm-hmm. So it's like as you are having it, the caffeine is already getting into your system. And I thought that was interesting. Yeah. Because I drink a lot of caffeine. I will say I'm addicted to caffeine. Like, if we really had to say that's an addiction that I have, it is. I drink a lot of caffeine, love coffee, I love energy drinks, I love sodas. I don't think it's just the sugar, but it's the caffeine too. So I'm always feeling like caffeine is something. And these could double if you got a headache. Oh, I have a real quick headache. Let me get one of these. I don't want to break mine. The great thing here is that I don't think it tastes like anything other than a mint.
Exactly. I was just going to say that. It doesn't taste like vitamins. It doesn't taste like anything artificial. It tastes like a mint. And normally I'm not the biggest fan of spearmint, so I was a little bit nervous about these, but I'm actually... I know I say this all the time when we eat things on this channel, but I'm pleasantly surprised with this.
I am too. Correct me if I'm wrong. That means it's kosher.
Yes.
Kosher. I feel that. That's surprising. Not like in a bad way, but I mean, it does have a little bit stronger of a mint taste. That I do feel a little bit of a vitaminness, and I know it's vitamins. I like to say vitamins for our British viewers, but I actually think it tastes very close to what it's saying. And this is not a slight against these because they taste great, but if this was something you just real quick break and then swallow, it's not bad for 40 milligrams of caffeine, but it tastes good.
Like I said, I can chew that on the way to work. Don't have to deal with going into Starbucks at 6 o'clock in the morning and deal with caffeine addicts not getting their coffee.
Just deal with all those people.
You want another one?
Well, that's what it says on their website, and I liked that. They said, we want you to control how much energy and caffeine you have. They were like, it's up to you.
I do like that, but it does say do not exceed 5 servings hourly or 10 servings daily.
So it does actually tell you what not to do.
I mean, that makes sense, though. So you can't have more than 5 mints in 1 hour or 10 mints in a day. But then again, I drink a lot of coffee. I mean, I drink a lot of cold brew, too. Yeah. So for those of you that don't know, I used to work at Starbucks. So working there and having free coffee at my disposal for 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, that was something that really fueled my caffeine addiction, and it's gotten to the point where I have to have caffeine every day.
It says it's sugar-free on there. I
Which
didn't
is nice.
read that. That's my bad. I went into the whole, sugar. It's like, it says sugar-free right in front.
But I have to have caffeine every day, and I don't, on the weekends, I'm out 5 days a week during the week. I don't want to have to go out. Yeah. So if I can have something like this at my disposal, if I don't have coffee in my house, which is hilarious because we have more coffee than anything in this house. Or, I'm just too lazy and don't want to brew a cup of coffee. Don't want to have to deal with a Keurig or whatever.
Who wants to wait 2 minutes for a cup of coffee when I have some Viter energy mints right here?
Exactly. Or, if I'm out running errands and I don't want to have to stop at Starbucks, but I'm getting kind of tired, pop a mint. Get that fresh breath. I like it.
Pop the tab, son!
We're just full of 90s commercial references today.
All the references. This is a commercial. This is a commercial for Viter Energy. Fascinating. It seems like the kosherness of these expires before the mints do. The mints are best by for 2020. But the kosherness is best by May 2019. So if you're kosher, you gotta have these before then. That's interesting. I've never seen that before. Maybe it has to do with the chocolate.
Probably. Because I didn't see that on the spearmint.
I didn't either. But yeah, so it's the same kind of thing. Sugar-free, 40 milligrams. I think all the flavor is there. Basically, the mint is constructed the same way. Mm-hmm. It's just the flavor additive is a little different. Mm-hmm. But as I was saying, chocolate mint. I love chocolate mint. I like it in beer. I like it in candy. I like it in pretty much anything. What's the face?
I hate chocolate
Hates
mint.
chocolate mint.
I hate chocolate in general. Again, if you've seen any of our taste test videos before, chocolate. You know I do not like chocolate. When I can tolerate it most of the time, or on very rare occasions, I'll be like, I don't want a candy bar.
I always want a candy bar.
For the most part, I'm always very much up the alley of either fruit or mint. I don't like chocolate. And chocolate and mint together is always such a weird combination to me. It
was funny when we were looking at the website because we'd gotten an email from them saying, hey, would you like to we'll send you some samples and then you can try it. I was like, oh man, I hope they include that chocolate mint. And she was like, I don't want that at all. I hope they don't. And then she got the email from them saying it had shipped out. Chocolate mint. What? Like I said, if these are good, this is my go-to.
See, but my thing is, I don't like spearmint, but I liked these.
Yeah, well, there you go.
So, who knows? Maybe they will change my mind on chocolate mint. I'll just be an Andy's mint freak now and just,
No, those are my mints.
I know.
Don't touch my mints.
This is why I can't take him to Olive Garden.
Oh my god, they're my mints. All of them. Not just our tables, that tables, every table.
Excuse me, ma'am. Those are my mints.
Ma'am, we only got 2 mints. I need at least 20 to 30 more mints.
That's how I am with their breadsticks. I'm sorry, there are 2 people at this table and you only gave us 2 breadsticks.
That's why I don't eat breadsticks.
Where are my breadsticks? He doesn't eat them. He just gives them to me.
So without further ado, chocolate mint. Ooh, that's Count Chocula. That's hot cocoa. That smells good. And they are brown looking, obviously. I kind of hope so. Oh, well, what won't be... I would not have trusted these if they had come out of this package looking just as white as the other ones do. Yeah. I would have been like, no, you are deceiving me.
Ooh, that does smell like Count Chocula.
It does. It smells like Swiss Miss.
Oh my god.
Count Chocula.
Pretty much the same size, just
yeah, it's the same size, just brown. It looks like if someone were to drop this in a ravine, it'd be like, oh, that's a very pretty pebble. It's very rounded. That's what it looks like.
It's the perfect skipping stone.
Little, brown, different.
Eat your mint.
Alright. Alright. No. Sorry. I'm out. That one's not good. The mint overpowers the chocolate, and the chocolate that you get is like really bitter and not... It's not a milk chocolate. That's like really disappointing.
It's a bittersweet cacao.
It's not even sweet. There's no... Because there's no sugar. Mm-hmm. Maybe that's why.
I also think the spearmint kind of changed our taste buds a little bit.
It wouldn't have done that enough because the second that I had that, I knew it tasted different.
It started out good, though.
Yeah.
It kind of had like a creamy front to it.
Smells good.
And then it got really bitter. Like really bad dark chocolate.
Yeah. And that one, I don't know, I don't feel that one is nearly as strong.
But it's extra, I don't know, I feel like that one's more minty because I can actually feel the mint minty in the back of my throat.
I will absolutely say it is more minty. I will give it that. I'm trying another one.
I feel like an Icebreakers ad right now, like where I could literally just like, and like everything would be.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel too. I didn't feel that having 2 of those,
but
I
with
feel
the
that
chocolate
having one of these, it's so much mintier.
Feel it in your throat, which if you like that feeling, that's phenomenal. Mm-hmm. It's a little odd to me.
Yeah.
I will say though, I was a little bit tired before we started this video. We've been out in the 115-degree heat for about 6 hours running around doing errands and everything. Hadn't had any coffee yet today. I just had a Mr. Pibb. So not the most amount of caffeine, but I do kind of feel a little bit perked up. More awake, but not jittery like I would drinking a caffeine-based drink. Like, I don't feel jittery like I do when I drink energy drinks, or super wired like I do when I drink coffee sometimes. I feel more awake and more energized, but it's not a negative energizing
Oh, that's
feeling.
good. I mean, that's the way you want it to feel. Like, when I have too much caffeine, I never know it until I start to feel a little bit paranoid. And I'm very poor at driving when that happens. Like, I can tell when I'm getting a little bit too caffeinated.
That's just how I am when I drink too much coffee, which I do drink coffee all day long. But it gets me to the point where I'm just super jittery. And this, I don't feel that way. But I do feel energized. So for that aspect of it, I do like it. For the breath freshening aspect of it, I do like it. I may want... Well, obviously, I want to try the other flavors. But I think peppermint or cinnamon would be probably more the one I would go towards. Because I love, like, spicy cinnamon, anything. And peppermint is just such, like, a standard mint. I'm glad that we got to try these two, because I know that you love spearmint and you really wanted to try the chocolate mint.
Yeah. Upon reflection, I have now had my second chocolate mint. And honestly, it just tastes like, someone was chewing some gum and then they had a swig of chocolate milk. But, like, really thin chocolate milk to where, they just added a little bit of syrup to regular milk. Because it's not bad. The second mint was a lot better than the first one. I don't know. It's still, I think, of the two, spearmint is the winner. So I assume the wintergreen and then the peppermint are probably hands down fantastic. And the cinnamon probably is too. Because cinnamon does not require a sugar kind of sweetness to it, where I feel chocolate a lot of times does.
I kind of feel like this one is kind of like mint for people that don't like the flavor of mint, though, and don't want the spiciness of cinnamon. Like, because it cuts that flavor of the mint a little bit.
But not enough that I would say that it really isn't mint. Like, if they were going to do that, they need to just have a completely non-mint mint. Like...
Cinnamon.
Well, cinnamon might be a non-mint mint, but it's still something there.
Well,
it's not,
I think it was Crest used to have, like, a vanilla mint toothpaste.
So they were the ones who had the orange one, too.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, no thank you. Like, I get orange. Like, that's a very seasonal thing. And, like, Christmas time, orange is a really popular thing. But it's just...
orange and mint together?
That's
like... you don't brush your teeth and drink orange juice.
Yeah, but a lot of people do, though. That's the... Isn't that the ball thing? The ball thing that's made out of chocolate is orange mint, right?
No, it's just orange.
It's just orange? Yeah, well, I guess that goes to the adage. You don't brush your teeth and take a swig of orange juice. By that same token, you don't brush your teeth, then have a swig of chocolate milk. That's what it tastes like.
You're the one that wanted them.
Hey, and I'm sorry. I will be completely honest. I went into this with the highest hopes.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to disparage your brand. I'm not.
No, and I'm honestly, I was a little bit skeptical about these just because of the gum that we had tried. That was just absolutely nauseating. But these are actually really good. So thank you so much to Viter for reaching out to us and letting us know how much you liked our channel. And
#go Viter.
And that you wanted us to check out your products here. We're definitely very excited about these. And we like them so much that we want to share with you guys as well. They give us a 10% off code to share with you guys, which we'll link down in the description below. So if you want to try these, definitely use that code. Let us know what you think. And if you've tried the other flavors, let us know what you think about those as well.
So my final thoughts, really, like to go along with yours. Pleasantly surprised. I do think spearmint is the winner. I can see the appeal of the chocolate mint, just not for me. But really, isn't this beautiful? And when you're done, you can put your pennies in here. You can collect some change.
They remind me of the old tins of mints from Starbucks in the 90s.
Yeah, there you go. That didn't. I was trying to like Zippo this. It doesn't work as well. It's a two. Oh, there we go.
He's gonna sit here and do this for like 20 minutes until he gets it, and then when he finally gets it, the lid's gonna fly off and hit me in the face.
#go Viter.
So leave us a comment down below letting us know what your favorite flavor was if you've tried these, and if not, which flavor you would want to try the most. Like I said, for me, definitely cinnamon.
Definitely cinnamon. I don't know. I got to try the one I liked the best. Was a little let down, but I don't know. Spearmint. Yeah, double fresh. Double your flavor, double your fun. Double mint gum.
All the commercials.
All the commercials. That's really been like the key of this. So I don't know. I like commercials. I like jingles. I like slogans. #go Viter.
Oh my god. All right, guys. And while you're down there leaving us a comment, make sure you're checking out our Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Pinterest, and Twitter. And until next time, I'm Sydney.
And I'm Zach.
And you've been watching S&Z. Bye, everybody.
Go Viter.